Sammy. Sammy. Alright, Ed. I just came off a 39-hour fast, and I had loads of I had two vegetable dishes and drinks and some soups. So a bit of gambari last night, but I was going to do like 48 hours, but I might as well thought I'd get some vegetables into me. You know, just really take it serious in losing weight. And like I've lost about 5 kilograms this month, so I'm hoping to lose a few more kilograms by next week. No, it's like it's reading up on it, and basically, if you do this 2-day fast, it tightens things up in your body, and you start, but not like say 3 days, 4 days, then it reverses. It slows your metabolism down. So it's just like those first 24 hours, 36 hours, 46 hours. That's when that's the time to do it, and that's when your body works best. And like I said, I thought I might be having problems with pooing, but it's turned out all right. I managed to get some out. But like, you know, really cut down on coffee, drinks. No beer last night. But that's why I decided to do it, because I fucking drank too much on Sunday night. So the doctor gave me 1 month of blood pressure tablets. Oh, I did one about 1 hour, maybe hour and a half of riding on the bicycle last night. Let's say between 1 hour. Fucking hell, my legs were aching. Been a while since I've done it. Got some valves and pumped the towers up. Are you Irish? Looks like an Irish name. How many dickheads are in your family? Alright, geek. So I'm going to try and get down to 90 kilos. Now I'm talking to the dickhead. His name is Irish for Ian. This little kid in front of me, just like, yeah, there's a menu on the table and he's fucking slung it on the floor. I could have been born in America if my great granddad decided that I decided to go to America, but they came to England instead. The family in front of me, and you fucking should have seen the salt that the dad put on the chips. It was untrue. Colin's never going to stop. Yeah, cut down the salt as well. And sugar. 2 sugars in the last 2 days. Maybe that's why the Japanese have such little history of cancer, because they don't. Yeah, I've seen. Well, it depends how fucking right how you fall on your feet. But then again, Ed, you could be doing right. You could have a nice little business. You could have mum and dad doing well. Whatever, a nice house, cars, holidays. And then you just want to be fucking hit by a massive a medical bill, like $500,000, and you're fucked up. And like they did with the credit cards, where they wouldn't forgive, Mrs. Clinton brought it in, so they wouldn't forgive credit card debt. It will come in the future where they won't forgive medical debt. Mark my words, because they're just a set of greedy fucking bastards. Yeah, I just had one little hot cake this morning, and it was really nice. But other than that, I can't remember last time I had a slice of bread. Well, I had a toast about 4 days ago, a slice of toast. Yeah, but even if it'll only cover so much, won't it? Yeah, I just paid. I saw the doctor, and he gave me a month of tablets, 30 tablets for 30 days, and that was $10. Don't your mouth full, fucking pig. Yeah, I haven't had spaghetti or pasta for a while. It's like I say, if you take a break, if you take that 2-day fast, when you eat, and it just doesn't, the food just tastes fantastic. Just polish it. Is that any better? Well, it's not also like the fucking. I don't know if it's in the Congo. There's I don't know if it's 1 million or 3 million people have been killed because of all the fighting for all the fucking deposits. It's very, very fucking high. It's like conflicts in the West or school shootings just pale into insignificance. So many people have died in the Congo. I doubt it, they're probably fat fucks. This little boy's looking at me. I made him smile a few minutes ago. Because I passed him the... when they dropped the like menu, it was like one sheet menu. I passed it to the dad, and he whacked the little kid on the head with it. Hello, whoever said something. Yeah, well, don't eat lizards. There was a young man in America, I think. He ate a lizard and died. So make sure you cook it first. Is it Petoro or Pedro? I don't know. Is it mainly Asia and Africa that just eat with their mouths open? Yes, I do. I live in... Pedro sounds better, doesn't it? Yes, I live in Iwakura. There's a new restaurant, a famous brand chain is opening up in Iwakura called Gaburi Chicken. Very, very popular. Fucking hell, that's... oh my God. 3 months in hospital, fuck. What were the symptoms? Did it poison his system or something? Well, in Japan, there is a limit to how much you can pay each month. That's 60,000 yen. That's your medical bill. So if your medical bill is 100,000 yen per month or 200,000 yen per month, the maximum you can pay is 60,000 yen, $600. Fucking sepsis, man. That's you lose you not just lose your fucking body parts, you die from sepsis. The thing with England is you can come to England and get free treatment, and all these cunts from all over the world are fucking using it. And the doctors are saying we can't ask them for ID because it's racist. These doctors are giving away fucking millions, over 50 millions of pounds away in free treatment to fucking foreigners. And then that money, they can say they can deny treatment to someone that's been paying in all his life. So you could be 60 years old and the doctors can say, or the administrators can say, look, we don't think you're going to survive this, so we're not going to give you the fucking treatment. But these cunts from overseas are coming in and using the fucking treatment. I can't get in touch with him. No, it's from all Africa's a big fucking... There was this one woman, she had 6 kids, fucking £250,000. Cunt. No, but I think if the Eastern... No, but if the Eastern Bloc people are... if they're working there and paying taxes, then it's okay, but it's just these people, they come in and they make a trip. They make a trip for the treatment. What's up with this cunt? Oh, really? Yeah. Was it a big lizard? Oh, yeah, he said huge, yeah, yeah. But like I say, the people aren't fucking. The doctors are saying it's racist, so that means they're not fucking white. Doesn't matter. It's nothing racist about it. If the person that is seeking the treatment does not speak fucking normal English, or you can't, for example, a doctor can recognise someone from his own country if it's English, that is. Then they should ask him for like I've just seen now that I didn't know this, but if you don't have your residence card with you in Japan or your passport, it's a fucking 2 million yen fine, or 200,000 yen fine. Sorry. Thank you, Pedro. Pedro, if I'm not saying your name right, tough shit. No, I might have a gin and tonic tonight. I didn't have anything last night. I was very good. But I've got to stop drinking beer, at least until my weight gets down. You're knackered. I feel a bit lethargic. I've just been to the hospital, had some food, and just wondering whether to do a bit of work until I go out tonight. Yes, I didn't get. When I get some money, I'm gonna actually get. I got a big bottle of that fucking Bombay, and it was nice. I enjoyed it. Bombay gin. And like I said, did it for the good, I guess maybe healthier than beer. G&T, VNT, what's VNT? Vodka and tonic. I must admit, I don't drink much of that. At the hub, they have like a drink called Hub Orange and Hub Grapefruit, and that's vodka with real big pieces of fruit in it. I'm okay, Symphony. Thank you. That girl can chomp down. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like if let's say you're a drinker of beer, and sometimes some people drink 4, 5, 6 pints a night. But let's just say you drank 2 pints a night. That's 14 pints a week. That's a lot of calories, isn't it? Why doesn't the weight come off when you stop drinking those? Because is it over 1,000 calories a day? 7,000 calories. That's 7 kilos. Why doesn't some of that fucking weight come off? This girl's got a massive ass, massive body. Well, I was just like because I'm like 5'8", so I think my weight. No, it's like a calorie in and calorie out, isn't it? If you start, if you start knocking back the beer, Guinness, it starts fucking, the weight starts coming on. You know, I'm sure that when men go on holiday, and women, but men especially, if they're drinking like a load, I mean, you could put a fucking stone on in 2 weeks. But like I say, so I have got like 40 kilos of fat to go at. 40, well now 35 kilos. 35 kilos of fat. And I need to get rid of at least 25 more. If I can get down to 18, just see what I look like then. Oh yeah, I remember now. There's coming up in January. There is the whiskey festival. Yeah, well, my mate Mike, Fat Mike, Posh Mike as I call him, or Fat Cunt, he was up to 100, and he's on his same height as me, and he was up to 150 kilograms. But that is just purely because he's wealthy and he treats himself to the best food and drink, you know. So, but now he's coming down. Now I think he's probably in between 110, 120 kilos. I'm at Joyful Cafe. No, actually, he told me the opposite. I think he wants to see me die. I said, because he spoke English on Saturday, this doctor, and I says I should stop drinking. He goes, no, life is life. You've got to enjoy yourself. So no, he didn't. He actually said the opposite. Keep on drinking. No, the Whiskey Fest. The Whiskey Fest is at a place called Fukiage Hall. It's a demonstration hall, you know, for all kinds of things, you know, like cars, bikes, everything. And that's where it is. This will be the fourth year, fourth year. Yeah, my first year I was here, I went to the Tokyo Car Festival. I was working there. I was a bartender. We did the Hofbrauhaus. We set up a bar, and fucking, this is like 23 years ago, I think, something like that. nearly 30 years ago. And I was working on this bar serving food. It was great. Then I could look around all the cars. Hello, Snowy. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking of, Mackin, is doing the 1 meal a day. You know, just there is a pre-war Nissan. Fucking hell. Which war? My friend had a car. I think it was 40 years old. And because he's fucking really rich, and so he kept it in tip-top condition. He just sold it for 200,000 a few months ago. Wow, love to see a photograph of that. Hey, what's that? 1,500 calories for 100 days. Eat what you like, Julie. No, I've got to keep off beers as much. I might reward myself with a beer if I get down to 100 kilos by next week. But the other night I just went in for a salad, I ended up having a big bottle of beer, then another big bottle of beer. Then the guy brought me like a large sake instead of a small one. Then I had a small sake. And then I went and bought a fucking bottle of wine and drank half of that. So it appears to be a bit of a problem. So better off not drinking. Eh? No sound. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Someone said they had knocked down Iwama's house, and I went to check that the other night. That wasn't true, but I will go and check it again today. Nice, no. But like I said, I went out without food and drink for 39 hours, and when you eat again, it's really pleasurable. You know, I just had salad. I had a little cake, and there was a half-boiled egg and a piece of bacon. It was fucking beautiful. Put a bit of salad on there as well, and then I had another salad. It was, it was really nice. Well, when I was, I've always had a gut. And the only time I lost it was when I went into the Royal Marines on a 2-week course. I lost all my stomach because it's fucking pretty rigorous training. But within 2 weeks, it was back. Well, British bacon is actually Danish bacon. And it is brilliant, Danish bacon. Love it. But now this is how they make it sweet. What they do is they put excuse me if I've told you this before, they put elastic band around its testicles, and its testicles drop off, and that is what makes the bacon sweet. Now, here's a strange thing. The Danish, where the bacon comes from, the Danish men have the highest rate of testicular cancer in the world. Figure that out. Yeah, the Royal Marines geek. Can you believe it? At 46, you were slim until then, Ed. Wow, well done, man. Oh, really? Why? Because of nitrates? Maybe just don't eat so much. Yeah, I think that... I'm just wondering how much I need to lose weight before I get rid of that lipidemia. Oh, I suppose you could eat it and then spit it out. Yeah, I don't know if there's a YouTuber called Eric Surf, probably not. I think he did a video where he fucking ate like a kilo or 2 kilos of bacon. Yeah, well, people have been warning me for years, Mackin, that your fat it just surrounds all your fucking all your organs, your internal organs, and it just leads to one bad thing after another. And so I finally, my friend, like I say, he was 150k, and his urging, got me to go to the doctors. So I'll be. Did you say you were like 112 kilos, Mackin? Yeah, Calby. Yeah, so I'm going to try and avoid that as well, the red meat. But like I say, I suppose if you do treat yourself, once a week. When I was visiting my Spain in Tenerife in the islands, and I saw this old guy who was probably 80 years old, and his drink at the bar was a glass of virgin olive oil, olive oil, virgin olive oil with ice. And I did try that later. When I got home, I did try that, and I'll probably do it now when I get a refrigerator. He's not. Eddie's not a doctor, but he's being doctored. So you were very close. You just put. So if you just take out that space. Is that a PA or a pa? Listen to your pa. I know he's going to eat this, the fat fucker. He's just brought dessert, and is she really going to eat that in front of the kids? The greedy fucker. Did you ever experience, I don't know if this is working class, like my mother, unique fan, konnichiwa. So my mother, for example, if she had, in England when we go to the fish and chip shops, you can have a piece of fish and chips and fish cake. Fish cake is like 2 slices of potato with fish in between, and it's cheaper than fish. But when we were the kids, we would have fish cake, and my mother would have the fish. So she wouldn't give us any of the fish. We had to have the fish cake. And also my friend, she did the same thing when she had kids. You know, working class, she'd give the kids fish cake and she'd have the fish. Is that an English working class thing, or does this happen in America as well, or Australia? Yeah, they put some white paper in now, Ed. Might have been outlawed, actually. There you go. Or maybe that's what happened to them when they were kids, and they just carried it on. But I would give my kids the best. You know, I'd just say, taste this. My friend, he takes me to the best. He takes me to the best restaurants, the hotels, and it's like, you know, it's like between like $250 to like $400 a meal for the both of us, and I'd drink a load of beer. And this is why I love this man. I would die for him. And he's taking me to the best places, and I want to take my daughter to the same places. Yeah, actually the best, the most popular food which I can make, my restaurant used to be called the Yorkshire Pudding. And I used to make Yorkshire puddings, very, very rare to make. Even in England, making a fresh Yorkshire pudding is very rare. And what was I going to say? Yeah, so that's the most popular dish in England, roast beef and Yorkshire pudding. But there's another one I would recommend any non-English people to have, and that's a steak and kidney pudding or steak and kidney pie. They're fucking beautiful, man. You know, get a really nice topping, and underneath you've got your beef, your potatoes, your carrots, your onions, and with a nice gravy as well, of course. But that was really way down the list. I think, I think maybe shepherd's pie was probably more popular. But the thing with the steak and kidney pie, it's tiresome to make. Yeah, so you were living in England, were you? I think you can still get them in Japan. You can try Philippine stores. That greedy fucker's just eating all that cake in front of the kid. Yeah, bubble and squeak, man. We used to have that Sunday nights, and then with the HP brown sauce on top. No, 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 never. Bush's baked beans are fucking shit. If you want in America, get Heinz vegan baked beans. That's the best ones for beans on toast. The ones with the molasses, they're just too dark and bitter. Never. They should never fucking exist. They're horrible. But like I said, vegan. I remember now, a long time ago, I used to get all sorts from England, from America. And one day I found tins of baked beans at $1.08. I brought about 20. I brought about 20 tins back. This is how fucking stupid I am. I even tried to make fucking baked beans with tomato sauce. I am not kidding you. Maybe I should do it again. Just gonna get some water. Oh. You should never, ever, ever nick all those tea bags. Oh. Sainsbury's one. Oh yeah, I think if you get to, if you're in England, you can buy the local baked beans. They should be okay. It's Spotted Dick. It's funny you should mention that. I've only had Spotted Dick once, and it was from Heinz. It was in a tin can, and Heinz. My favourite pudding was a ginger pudding, and with that you get like custard. Fucking beautiful, man. And there was another one with raisins in, and there was a chocolate pudding. I don't know if you get these in America. They're a fat tin. They're about that high, and they're wider than a normal can. And you boil them in water. And I don't know if you've had them. You've seen this product. It might be just in England. I don't know. Pretty good. What did you find at Amazon? Baked beans. How much were they? Before 450. My friend, he brought me over it was a plastic container of baked beans, and what you could do, you could seal it, it should have been thought of years ago. So you got a lot more beans in it, but you could take out how many beans you wanted at a time, instead of like covering the empty tin of baked beans. Ed, why don't you go and work for Uber? Either cars or delivering. My friend who got me into Uber, I don't know if it's true or not, but he says old people in Tokyo are being recruited to deliver food walking. I actually sold beans on. I put beans on toast on the menu on the cafe. What's up with ladder here? I don't. What do you think? What do you think is best? What are the worst aspects of a bad mum? Not giving you enough food. 2, always smacking you. 3, always going out and getting drunk, being a junkie. Or 4, always looking at the social media and not fucking paying any attention to you. Well, as it froze up again. So I don't know. So when it was it Symphony said, "I miss baked beans," so I just the Miss Baked Beans are that's their title. They represent Heinz Baked Beans. Soy sauce. I watched an old film last night, Harrison Ford, Clear and Present Danger. That was quite good on Netflix. The One-Armed Man. Yeah, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you say it in America as well. If we have like a mixed dog or a mixed race dog, we call that Heinz variety, Heinz 57. Shut up. Oh, okay, I was just thinking, when they did that. Yeah, when you think about it, in America, especially with the the Native American tribes, and all the people coming from all over the world, from South America. I guess Indians don't mix much, but from South America and from Europe, from Australia, it must be one of the world's most heaviest mixed populations, where they literally have like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 traces of fucking nationalities in their blood. That's why you're so lucky to have a purebred for a fucking president. Hawaiian, Polish, Mexican. Well, I'm not surprised. Maybe those Mexican ladies are very nice. Yeah, there's an Indian restaurant. There's an Indian restaurant, or Pakistan restaurant in Ishinomi. They do all you can eat for 1,000 yen. And the guys, they're from Nepal. They're from Nepal, and they are like Indian. They are Indian Nepalese. Sorry, Chinese Nepalese, not Indian Nepalese. Chinese Nepalese. Nepal. See Nepal and die. You're not allowed there where? Nepal? Or you're not allowed nipples? Oh really? Well, that sounds a bit of a dodgy thing to do. Did you know he was the Prime Minister's nephew at the time? Did you punch the Prime Minister's nephew, Ed? This little kid could be choking on this straw, but the parents wouldn't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fucking. There's some parts of the world where they can carry on that shit where they think it's cool, and you have to try and tell them it's not cool. Don't fucking do it. Are you talking to me now, geek? Where was your girlfriend? Where was your girlfriend from? I should say. Wow. Okay, so she wasn't a local girl then. She was just American. Right. So what? It's not. You've had a privileged whites. What about these privileged cunts that are fucking related to, or related to money? How were the Abes? But those Abes are very honest. They're honest Abes, Ed. So you said something to Anita a point like, oh. It wouldn't surprise me, when these people are on, when the parents are on the phones, they walk out with the phones and fucking leave the kids there. So was he a midget? What do you expect? Well, I'm not drunk. I was fucking drunk Sunday night. I forgot that I bought that bottle of wine. I don't. Which ones have you been watching? You've been watching Ryan the Kisser. Hey, what was that? Saving Private Ryan. That's what we should make a video on, that. Saving Private Ryan, or Saving Not So Private Ryan. His latest video was with a gay barber. But you've got to go to Patreon to see the best bits. Shaving Ryan's Privates. That's not bad, is it? Ryan's Privates. I mean, Ryan's Privates. He's just a ghastly person, isn't he? No, you've got to realise that the girls he's talking to are either fat, they want to practice their English, or he's paid them. You're going to wait till 10. I might, like I said, I might go out later, and I'm just, like I said, on Sunday night when I drank, and I just, if I can't fucking control that, I've got to stop drinking. Or just drink at home. My mate has been trying to get me to stop drinking for years. Yeah, well, I want to go to Osaka. My mate is in Osaka at the moment, so I'd like to go there, and if anyone can figure out where she is. Oh, put some walnuts in it. But Rie seems well, she weren't all that intelligent, was she? And she was probably needy, and he got into her head, telling her that she was lucky to have him. Hello, Hunter. How you going? He says he wants to go back to Kenya. Oh, Ryan was over 40. Yeah, someone was telling me he did a tied up with Tokyo Sam. Oh, I was talking. There was this guy. There's this Canadian guy in. Sometimes comes on my feed, and I shouldn't have said it. Sometimes comes on my food, should I? So, and in the last few months, he got 7,000 fucking new viewers. Now the strange thing about this lad is he does his videos in Japanese with English subtitles, and sometimes vice versa. But like I say, he's shot up in popularity recently. Yeah, he's got. Yeah, he bought a blow-up doll. I think if you were that girl's dad, you think, what the fuck are you doing with this guy? But apart from that, as in it being interesting, it's very interesting. Well, my daughter, I haven't done it yet, but my daughter tells me to do reaction videos for the Japanese pop groups. I saw one video channel yesterday, and it was she looks like half Thai, half white, half Thai, and she's catching fish in rivers, all kinds of different fish, all kinds of different nooks, crannies, fishes, rivers. Nearly 200,000 subscribers. She's very, very cute, and she, like I say, it's just finding that niche, and she's found it because in England, fishing is the most popular fucking pastime apart from beer drinking. Fishing, like you say, because now all sports they're all taking a dive, but fishing is still very, very popular. Yeah, she's very cute, Ed, this girl. If you just type in maybe Thai and did this girl really catch this fish? Now, when I looked at my channel, and it's now 70% Japanese, something like that, and the next highest group are Americans, but that small percentage of Americans, maybe 10% now or 15%, they brought in twice as much fucking money. So I don't want to wait. So Ryan has called this. He went for an haircut. For what little hair he's got, he went for a haircut to this barber. He's calling the barber gay, but yeah, he's fucking like 100% gay. This barber, nothing wrong with that. But whether he wants to be outed as being gay in Mexico, I'm not sure. So I'm just looking forward to a Sweeney Todd video. Oh really? So you're best off to have you're best off to have a European base? Right then, how do I get into Europe? What about my, I'm thinking that maybe I should do a porn film with Greta Thunberg. That could be good. Santa and Greta. Ryan's already got fucking horrible disease. It's called Alzheimer's. Oh yeah. What? Any details on that, Moorhead? That's what I think that could happen to him. Like I said, because he's not a fucking no joke Howard. Is that it? Well, it's a climax emergency. Oh, I should use my. I've got that doll, that Resuscitation Annie. I could like dress up Resuscitation Annie because actually, Greta Thunberg looks like Resuscitation Annie. Resuscitate Greta Thunberg hiding in my room. Yeah, don't. Yeah, I wouldn't want to. I just want to be eating fucking Mexican food. And I want that. You really don't want to get into a girlfriend either, because that could get you killed. Well, obviously, I wouldn't be doing anything. You know, it's just an idea, Red. It's your dirty mind. That's all. So I made a meme earlier today, and it was Greta Thunberg saying, "What was it?" Greta Thunberg says, "Riding to New York on a yacht was not one of my dreams." Yeah, well, yeah, I suppose you're not supposed to put too much press. Victor actually warned me about that. Yep, he's like I say, his videos are great. But when he was talking to Victor on one broadcast, he's boring as fuck. Yep, he used to be doing really well, even better than he is now. Like about 6, 7 years ago, he told me how much he was earning per month, and now, since then, what they pay people has gone down. Looks like he'll get a house then, won't he, from his mum, unless she meets a nice Englishman her age. So now he's got that blow-up doll, or that dummy, whatever it is. No, it's not a dump. It's a dummy, isn't it? Sex babe. He should change his name from hiding in my room to riding in my room. Yeah, that doll I've got is pretty heavy. Yeah, it must be awkward to be disposed of, especially after you've killed it. Yeah, so expensive, yeah. Draft them all. The thing is, with drafting people, like the toughest people, were like in the earlier part of this century, you know, up to like 1940s, 1950s. And then 1960s, 70s, it started going downhill, where the men were just like getting softer and softer. Yeah, like you said, I'll have to get. You should get that thing sorted out where I can go online with it. Yeah, well, it would have been. My dad was in the national service. He was in that for 2 years. He was a cook. No, Japan doesn't have. They have the self-defense force. What you mean from the normal light army, from the army and the air force and navy? You're all going for PTDS, PTSD. There's a YouTuber from the Philippines. He's on like, I think he's just on a pension. They get so much money each month, maybe $500 a month. Yeah, of course they will. As soon when people like it, when they find out a way to what they can scam, they do. Oh no, it's what they've got, you know, because of the Constitution. I think that's what they had to write it down, so they couldn't really, they can't go and attack anyone. They were very bad people in Asia and Hawaii. They weren't very nice. In England now they've got this thing where they send. What happens is let's say they pay too much money on the dole, and so they get this fucking company in. He's a friend of a politician, friend of a minister, and he says we need to reduce this. So they offer to pay bonuses to anyone. So they just go through the board, they go through everybody, stop the fucking payments. And then they've got to prove again that they deserve to have their payments reinstated. And this is all it is, they don't look at the fucking paperwork. They're sending people fucking come and go for an interview. And they're in a fucking wheelchair. They can't fucking move, they can't walk, they can't talk. Because once they get all these people stop taking income from the dole, all these fuckers get bonuses. They're evil cunts. I always thought England was a poor country. We're the 5th fucking richest in the world. "15-year-old cousins, fuck, you know." Yeah, well, I must admit mine aren't as bad as that. To tell you the truth, I think once the kids grow up, most of them, like we were on the dole. My dad was on the dole. He spent all the money on beer. didn't pay the rent, didn't pay the light, didn't pay the gas, and but we did nothing like that. My dad kept saying to me, "You should go on the dole," and I thought, "Fuck off! When I'm 16, I'm leaving." Yeah, but when you're paying 50% tax, that's going to get really abused by the fucking scam agents, isn't it? So you don't invite those to your weddings then, Gigi? Well, if they live in trailers, I guess you're not paying rent, are they? I was thinking, the thing is, I've got, like, my place is a massive place, and I've got them down to like a really cheap rent, so I don't want to fucking give it up because it's got potential if I wasn't a lazy cunt. I think I'm going to stay here all day because it's really pissing off the fucking waitress here. Is it their land? No, it does, because it's massive. I can use it to, like I said, I can turn it into a bar, Airbnb. You know, just people, if they come in from the backyard, come in the back way, because my neighbour's fucking nosy. Yeah, they have rats and mice. Steals car batteries for the 10 rebate out of wake up. Now the fucking batteries are 35 yen. 1 year ago they were like 126 yen per kilo. So they dropped 75% in price. Seen it. No, it's always nice to know. It's always nice when people introduce their family members. Sounds like a fucking good YouTube channel. I don't know about anything else. You know those guys with the beards? They did all right, didn't they? Not chicken. Oh my god. Well, my sister got knocked up and married at 17. Well, knocked up at 16, married at 17. My auntie got knocked up, and she got married at 16. Those mountain men, you know, they're always getting in trouble for saying God, like saying anyone that goes against God, blah, blah, blah. They're a fucking big show. I thought it was HBO or something. Well, that's it. There's about six. There's the dad and like 4 or 5 sons, and a cute daughter. Duck Dynasty. That's it. Yeah. We should do another one called Fuck Dynasty. A radical crazy Norman. Cray cray. Does that mean crazy, Ed? I stayed with a Mormon family. They had 6 kids. They adopted so many of them. And I was in the house for about an hour or two, and I'm thinking, don't these cunts ever get the kettle on? And they don't drink tea or coffee. Any like any disease, that's fucking subliminal fucking thing, that, isn't it? So any cult like that, where if you like decide to leave the organisation, they tell the parents you can't see your children again, or you can't see your parents again, and that's with the Mormons, and also with the what do you call them, the Alzheimer's in. We know where they make fucking big houses. Alzheimer's, what do you call them? But I suppose it's better than that apostasy with the fucking Muslims, where you don't just lose your family, you fucking lose your life. It's not like if, for example, nothing wrong with that, Hunter. She just probably wanted a baby. She wanted knocking up. Oh, really? I know about that. It's Joseph. They killed him because he was fucking all the young girls, wasn't he? You want to drift Mount Fuji? You took the fucking you stole my dream. Myself, and fucking Greta Thunberg, we had that same dream. Yeah, but it's like with fucking Muslims, they want to kill the person that leaves the church or cult, but it's not like we don't know what fucking Muslims are like. We know what you fucking like. You bags of shit. Go back. Quite fetching. Well, if they're interested in you, maybe, yeah. When I went back to England the first time, I was offered a job working in Swindon at the Honda plant, and then another one came up where I could be a salesman in London. So I said fuck off to Honda. In fact, I turned them down straight. I didn't want to live in Swindon. Yeah, I think you're better off paying for a Kazakh woman to come to you, because it might be a tad dangerous. Yeah, but obviously you can say he's easy money, but don't forget he could have been if he's born bilingual, you know what I mean, with a different parents, and that comes, and then you just learn how to do it. It's easy if you can do it, but if you can't do it, then it's a lot of fucking hard work to get to that standard of learning that second language, especially if that second language is Japanese. I know someone, he told me he stayed in his room 6 months to learn Japanese, to be a translator, and that And he drives you fucking crazy. He is fucking mental. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Guy. Yeah, he's half and half, and his parents, he learnt both languages. That's not always the case. She's a dream killer. Send it to Ryan. I fucked up with my little girl. I sent her to school at 2.5. I should have kept her. I should have kept her for another year. She'd be speaking real. Should have been speaking real fluent English. You know who I am. Just I've been busy as fuck the last couple of months. I can't remember what my account name was though. Or what is your name? I can't see your picture. Too small. Is it Ryan? Oh, okay, again. Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah. Okay, you talked to me, spoke to me before, yeah? I hope he's like, if that does happen, I hope it's someone smacking his bum. Yeah, I think I know you mean, I can't remember your screen name either. Well, maybe it's time to get on, how old are you? I'm just trying to think if it was it someone's name or something? Just gonna get a drink. There you are. What's he saying there? Nick, eh? Nido. Can somebody translate what he's saying? 34, but you look younger, but you're not sure what importance that is on a chat where we can't see your face. But well, just learn it if you're into learning it. If you can speak Korean fluently, you know, because they've got the same grammar and a lot of the same sounds. I think basically Japanese are Korean, so you should I'm gonna die for that one. There were, I remember once there was a a Philippine restaurant opened not far from my place on the road out of town, and my friends went there, Western friends, and they said it was shy, and then and then I spoke to some Filipino people, and they agreed, yes, it's shite. But like I said, there was an insurance job on that one. It got burnt down. So Hunter, can you speak Korean? And the chowking. Yeah, we don't really going to be chowking on your food. Or you should fucking step up and do Japanese. It's just like maybe Spanish and Portuguese, you know. If you can do all that, just as easy. It's very easy to learn katakana, hiragana. That's 2 weeks. Like I say, you're fucking halfway there, mate. I'd get into it. I've been watching one of my favourite films, I would say, is the Bournes, you know, the Jason Bourne series. And it's really got me interested in like learning languages again, especially German and French. It's a good show. No, I talked to Hunter. So did you still keep it up then? I know very few words in Korean, but I know the most important one, which is nice to meet you. It might be even more than that, to tell you the truth. But also there's also Scheichenstraße. Scheichenstraße, should I say. Ich bin 60 Jahre alt. Ich bin hungrig. Yeah, but like, you know, without a doubt, if of course you're a French teacher. Comment allez-vous? Okay, well, va-t-on? What does va-t-on mean if you're a French teacher? Okay, very good. So I was in school. I was in my French class, and I wanted to go to the toilet. And I said, "Miss, can I go to the toilet?" She says, "Mais oui." And so, yes, I want a wee. How did you know? Don't mention the war. Yeah, I got a friend of a friend. He went to I think it was Sweden, and he picked up Swedish, and he is a physiotherapist in Sweden. The only, the only, the only Norwegian I know is Honorita Auberjohn, who I met about 40 years ago. She was the large-breasted postwoman who I met in Crete. Flips. So that's, you know, because they have so many sexual partners, that's why they're always flipping and flopping. I don't think, okay, I know who Fellini was, but what was his famous, what would his favourite movie have been, or his famous movie have been? He was, of course, Liza Minnelli's dad, I think. Or is it her husband? No, I don't know what I mean. Here's a joke for you British people. Oh, that's what I like, yeah. What to, you know, there's a lot of Welsh people. There was a game in Toyota on Thursday night, Wales versus Russia, I think, maybe. And after the game, a lot of Welsh people went directly on because all they could keep hearing was "Daiki Dai." Okay, pal. Thanks for popping in, seeing it. Try to remember your name for next time. Cheers, pal. Bye bye. So, oh, I don't know. I might have to check out a Mongolian. Oh, you fucking got a job in a hotel now? So I wonder what they would say. I wonder what women would say in the other side of this question. Which country are the men most hot in? But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. There was something on Facebook today that said that women prefer ugly men. No, but but you can imagine that if have armour, nothing like you need armour without a doubt. Well, let's have a look, see if I've still got some. Oh, look, see. Yeah, I've got armour there. There you go. Back to Greek. Yazoo. Yeah, because if you can imagine, if you're a really attractive bloke, if you're a girl with a really attractive boyfriend or husband, women are going to offer it up, and I'm sure it would be very hard to resist women coming onto you all the time. No, of course not, because you need to have a personality. You're still going to need to have a personality. Because that obviously a good-looking guy is going to want an attractive girlfriend or wife most of the time. But I think generally speaking, I think most women just want someone that's kind. This is there've been stories on the net, especially divorced women or in the 40s and 50s, been getting into black blokes from fucking Africa. There was this one woman that was sending money, and they even switched. The guys even switched. I'm kidding. She's saying you sound different because it was a completely fucking different bloke, but she still sent the person money. This is. My auntie just shared my comment on something. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, probably. I don't think they're interested in airy men, to tell you the truth, unless it's werewolf. Yeah, but when you think about that, if you're really hairy all over, hairy arms, hairy chart, I guess most women don't like it. Very few. I get a few people that seem to get excited, but generally, it's. I would say the majority don't like bearded men. To tell you the truth. Yeah, like I said, they're not hirsute, and they're not hirsuter. If you donate $50 to the right hand side, I will go and help Iwama. 5,000 yen. Right hand side, donate it, I'll go and help him. Hello, Ozumama, did you hear me? 5000 yenに入れたら OK、手伝いします。手伝いします。I don't care. Nope, I can't see that thing clicking up for $50. Right, I'm gonna fucking... If you don't put $50 in, I'm gonna block you. It looks like I'm not gonna do any work today. Yeah, like, you know, some parts of them are quite funny, yeah. It can get a bit disgusting at times, but sometimes makes... He made a really good video maybe 6 months ago, and he just put all together these fucking YouTubers. It was excellent, really good fucking... like I say, he really fucking worked hard on it. I know Iwama's line? He's got, what, like Meitetsu? JR line? Are you going to put some fucking money in or what? Baldwin bankruptcy is good. That is me. The credit card company is phoning me night and day. But I know that if I answer, they're going to speak in Japanese. Don't want that. Do you think they'd take me to court for 250,000 yen, Ed? Bless you. You got an earthquake, have you? Do I know Iwama's line live? Do you mean live? I guess that channel name has a good catch to it, yeah. Maybe I should change mine to Iwakura Santa. 2.1. The 2.1 earthquake, fucking hell, you must have been shitting yourself. I might get at this shop, this Joyful shop. They've got like a super bar, and when I got the salad in the soup bar, sometimes I used to take this soup when it was compotage, creamy potage, corn potage. That's it, corn potage. And I used to take this. When they weren't watching, you've got to sneak up and take it, but you need to pay. You need to pay for it. You see, and it's quite nice actually. Cobb County, named after Ty. Yeah, it is. Oh, I just found out yesterday. I cracked the back of this camera, and I can get a new one for 7,500 yen because it's insured. So I can get a brand new camera from Huawei because it's insured, and it's the first time I've been able to do that. You can see the pore on my nose. Oh. Actually, I think the camera that I film with is actually better quality. Maybe I should put some s'mores on the pores. Shit, man, that's awful. The bitchy waitress, she didn't like it. I came in here the last time and I just sat down. I've been in earlier in the morning. I'd spent fucking 1,500 yen or 800 yen, something like that. And I went away. Then I came back because it's hot. I just come in for some water or use the toilet. And they didn't like that I'd sat down and had a fucking glass of water, even though I fucking come to this restaurant so many times. And the bitch told the manager, then the manager come out and complained to me. But now she's just turned round. She's just turned round and looked at me because this I'm just getting more joy out of pissing her off. Just going to get as much free soup as possible. No, he just complains, says you can use the toilet, but you can't. You came in this morning and I know that, but you can't just come in and sit and have a rest. And I said, look, I fucking come here a lot, pal. And then I just said, I put the pressure on him. I said, so you're saying it's all right if I don't come? So I'm like, konakte moi desu ka? Konakte moi desu ka? Konakte moi desu ka? And then I got him to say yes. So one day I'm going to write to his boss and just say, look, I spent fucking 300,000 yen a year here. And this cunt's telling me I can't fucking drink a glass of water. No, it's just fucking really nice water. It's cool, it's got nice ice cubes. And I get dry really fucking quick. I think when she finishes the shift, I'll finish at the same time. He said that water is for the customers that have bought food. But I have been in restaurants, you know, like Gusto, and I said, it's okay, I just want to get some water, is that okay? And they say okay. Yeah, there's been lots of stories in England where, you know, where people have wanted like a drink of water because they're thirsty for the child, and they wanted to charge them like 50 cents for the, you know, for the water. Or when the pound was strong, nearly $1. Yeah, but it's like I say, it's only when it's summertime, you know. Like when it starts to cool down, I don't need as much water, so I don't do that, you know. Oh, so you can go in if you want to cool down a bit, yeah? Yeah, exactly, yeah. You know, there were plenty of spaces. He's back. Yeah, but also with the casino, there's a possibility that you might actually pull those few dollars out of your pocket and try to make it rich. I remember once he was in Las Vegas, and there was like a 1 million. There's probably still there. There's like a plastic case with $1 million in it. When I think about it, maybe all it depends on the size of the bill. And I spent $3. I think only $3 because you had to spend $3 to try and win the $1 million. Yeah, that is true. But when they know me and I've just been in that same fucking morning and buying food. The station, yeah, because I remember when we first went to Las Vegas, we got off the fucking plane like midnight, and walking down the fucking causeway, and there's just fucking lines of fucking one-armed bandits. You really can't fucking wait until you get to the casino. But you're talking about a gas station, yeah? I'm surprised it's still very hot today in Nagoya. So they're not gas stations then? Okay. Well guys, I'm going to get off. It's coming up to 2 hours. I think my bum is calling me to go to the toilet. Maybe have one more soup and that's it. Looks like this lady's just finished making her food. See you guys. Bye bye. Good night. I might come on later from the all you can eat buffet, curry buffet. See you on bye. Audios.